Hey y'all, how you doing? If you got parent issues, now's the time to tune in. We talking about parents today, just like the parent-child dynamic, like kind of that. I'm gonna get this domino ads out of your way. Like when I was younger, I had a mom and stepdad, and I didn't really like the stepdad, and I completely understand why still. So, but back in the day, since my mom and him were married, I think I kind of had it in my brain where he and her were both like bad parents, but it was just his influence that was like a little Thanos snap, you know? And I literally hate this man. It's just, and now like that I moved out from my parents for a little, like when I was alone, I mean they're divorced now, so I don't care. But when I lived on my own, like a year or two ago, no, like a year and a half or two ago, it kind of opened my mind about, like, especially when they broke up, like, it's just him. Like, the influence, the energy, the aura, it's off. Like, Batman is off. I don't, like, wish any ill will upon people I don't like anymore, but I will always remember what you did. It's just kind of weird talking about this. I'm going to be so real with you because back in the day, I could never talk to anyone about it. I couldn't talk to my mom, because, you know, she was married to him. I could talk to my friends, but they didn't really get it because they weren't there all the time. And it's kind of weird talking about it, you know? I've never talked about it open, like, I really want to get so real with y'all, but like, that's too real. Like, what I'm thinking is too real. Personally, my ex-stepdad tried to give me a gift for Christmas. I still have it. I haven't worn it once. It's a sweatshirt. I don't see the need to get me gifts, especially if you've already, like, you're not my stepdad anymore. I don't know. This was a while ago, though, so we forgive and we forget. Oh, we forgive and we
remember, guys. Sorry.
But yeah, it was just, that's it. That's that segment. Next segment, just in general. I truly believe that, okay, I need a whiteboard. I believe that whatever trauma your parent has, they'll kind of like opposite it on you. So like if my mom's mom, oh my God, this is gonna be so confusing. Okay, if my grandma was too like strict on my mom, then I think that my mom would be not strict enough on me, you know? Like it kind of reverses each like the mom, the parent, then the parent turns into the parent, the child, and then the child turns into the parent, and so on. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I kind of just tongue twisted myself, and it made me pissed. I do believe that I think that is what's happening, like in most scenarios, but I can't speak for all. So, raise your hand, comment down below, like this video, go to my socials if you're literally like the one in your family who's like breaking trauma or like noticing it and calling it out. Because I believe that's me. Actually, I know that's me. It's just my duty. It's our duty, guys. We need to. Also, I'll say this. If you're a step parent and you don't like your, I feel a little biased now that I'm talking about all this stuff. Now, if you're a step parent and you don't like the child of the person you're dating, don't date the person. Don't date the person. Don't date the person if you don't like their child. Their child is more important than your relationship. I hope you know that. I hope you know that. The child is more important than whatever's going on here. So you're going to need to step away if you have a problem with that child. All right. That's, now that that's out of the way. That was spooky, guys. Okay, let's talk about physical discipline. I firmly believe you should not hit your kids, but how's a little slap on the wrist? Like, if they're doing something like they absolutely should not be doing, like in public, if you're worried about someone's safety. I can't control what other people think of me, but I just want you to know, like, where I'm coming from. Like, I've seen some kids do some fucked up shit in public. A little slap on the wrist. Didn't hurt nobody, okay? Like, like if they're grabbing something, never hurt nobody. I think that's fine. Little pop. No. Because some kids be acting outrageous in public and like in stores. Like when I'm working, I see kids and like they're running around. They're literally about to get hurt, like from running around, not paying attention, And I'm about, like, I've almost tripped over multiple kids at work because they're running around, like, not walking regular. They're running around, not paying attention. Oh, that leads me to my next part. If you're a parent and you have your kid in public, it's public. You need to realize that. This is a public setting, and I don't care. I know I just said I won't tell you how to raise your child, but this is public, and it's everyone's space. So if you have the need to take your child out, make sure the child's not gonna have like multiple tantrums when they're out, just like scream and cry, get in people's ways, definitely in public.
Find that I'm not talking about a specific age, so I understand that like babies and toddlers and shit cry and have tantrums and blah blah, you can't really control that stuff. But there are certain ages, like it depends on the age, you know? It would have to be a certain situation.
If you bring your child, and like people bring their kids to do stuff at like my job, and if I'm like ringing someone out or something, they're like, the kid's like talking to me and I'm like, I can't do this. Like I'm doing my job, please. Like, you're so sweet. Like, thanks for asking what my favorite dessert is or something, but I need to do my job, please, because I'm trying to talk to your mom and tell her card declined. I also think that people kind of believe that you have to be so close to your family, like after you move out and you have your own life, but in reality, let's think about it. Other than a few like visits for obviously holidays, stuff like that, or visits whenever you want, you really don't need to be going to your parents if you don't want to. Like, you're your own adult right now. I don't know, like, you're your own adult. You don't have to. And oh my gosh, I know this is like just depends on the situation, but some people need to really like get real with their parents. They need to be like, hey, that's bad parenting. Just so you know, like that hurt me real bad. Something like that. Like if you need a little nudge to your parents, we're like, hey, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Do it. Like, say that. Be like, no. Set boundaries. Definitely set boundaries with your parents. I definitely agree with that. I get, like, if there's, like, you're really young, like, some boundaries need to be crossed. Like, especially with technology nowadays. I shouldn't be talking. I also believe that recently I've discovered a lot of things we do, like public things, holiday things, like, that go on in our towns and stuff, is really for the children. And I'm thinking back and I'm like, wow, childhood was magical during like holiday times and like special things like that they set up for kids. And I'm like, so I feel like we need to work on making shit more about kids, like the kids. Like make sure they're having a great time, make sure they're okay throughout the day, you know? And like I know like that's your job as a parent, but more, you know? Like we need to, I feel like they have a great childhood already, like especially if you're giving them everything you can. But we need to make it more. Like, when they look back on these days, they should not remember almost anything bad. Can't even deal with that shit. Also, tell me what you think about this in the comments or somewhere or anywhere. But when I have kids, I kind of don't want to tell them about Santa.
Side eye. Criminal offense.
Like, I don't, like, not even that he's like, I don't want to mention Santa one bit. Because why would I make up a lie just to, like, break it years later? When I could originally be like, oh no, I'll give you gifts. If they want gifts, they can come to me. They can ask. Like, you don't need Santa for that. Okay, and then I get the part where it's like, some people, when I've talked to them about it at work, they're like, but your kids are going to be the kids that, like, are telling everyone Santa's not real. Well, my kids are going to be real as fuck. Also, I've been waiting, like, for someone to respond for fucking way past longer than they were supposed to. I just need, like, y'all, if you want to see another pet peeves video, let me know. I have so many. Not in like a... I really try to be like this not mad person, like pretty zen, but it doesn't work a lot of the time. Honestly, I think I got a good decent video out of this. I've been going off, haven't even been thinking about it. And I hope you guys have a great day. And I hope you join me for my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this parents talk. Let me know what you want to talk about next, or what you'd like to hear about next. You know, like any topics. I'll talk about anything. Not anything, but most things. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I'll see y'all in the next video.